On this episode of Engineering on the Cheap, we will have battery talk, carburetor talk, and we will fix the ATV seat. So stay tuned for this episode of Engineering on the Cheap. This is the battery tender that I'm using, right? And basically right now it's just monitoring the voltage and it's not charging up anything, right? It's just monitoring the voltage. And as soon as the voltage of the battery drops a little bit more from the, I guess, 12.6, you'll start to charge it up a little bit, probably bring it up to 13.4 or 13.6 and then stop again and then let the voltage come down. It works in that manner. But anyways, I just want to show how beautiful this thing turns over with a fully nicely charged battery. Push the starter button. All day long, it'll do that. Okay. Now, as soon as when the battery starts to drain a little bit, there you go. Well, you heard it, right? That's because already the voltage has come down. But she still turns over. Yep. There you go. So, note to George, new battery you need. Brand new battery, a good one, and you need a good quality. It's called the battery tender. I'll put a picture in right here. Bam! Battery tender. That's what you need. TaoTao 110 carburation. I'm not going to go in too much detail, but this carburetor here was from a 90cc TaoTao dirt bike. Okay. Now, it was complete garbage. I bought two of these carburetors off of Amazon for $22 each, and they replaced the carburetor from that TaoTao, that 90cc TaoTao. And what it did was it gave me adjustment. It gave me pilot air adjustment right there where my thumb is, right here, and it gave me the jet needle adjustment, which is inside here. So we're going to take a quick look at that. That's something that this carburetor did not have. One other thing. This carburetor, they were so convinced, I guess, at the manufacturing plant in China that this was the best carburetor ever invented. Standard of Japan, but manufactured in China. They had riveted, there was a rivet here, clinching the bowl on. So I drilled that out and tapped it and put screws. And it was totally gummed up, but they were convinced. So from China, TaoTao thinks that they can make a carburetor that doesn't need adjustment, never needs cleaning, and is just God's gift to man. They were wrong, big time, and they're wrong on this. Okay, first let's take a quick look at the TaoTao carburetor that's supplied with this, or similar carburetor that's supplied with this ATV 110. So as I mentioned, there's no air pilot screw adjustment. I had to grind that one. So now then, here's your jet needle, and it only has one position on there. See that? There's only one position for that clip, so there's no adjustment for it. So as opposed to what you're normally supposed to find is a few positions on your jet needle. You see the slots there? So you can adjust for air fuel mixture, right? Like from anywhere from just above quarter throttle and on to about 3/4 throttle, you'll have this adjustment here. That's where that takes into effect, right? So anyways, so this bike, the ATV doesn't have it, needs it. There's the seat. It has a tab that's been broken off. So I'm gonna make a little bracket for it, just like that. And I'll likely just bolt it right through. If I have 1024s. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use epoxy made in China, 5 minute, and we're gonna just fill it up inside here, and then we're gonna back off these little screws, and the nut should remain embedded inside there, and the epoxy will also form like some type of a matrix. Okay, mix it up, and I hope it's good because it doesn't seem like it's good, but the epoxy, that is. And then in place, Work it down a little bit. Here we have it, the moment of truth. That's right, baby, rock hard, perfect. So let's try and see if we can unscrew these now. This is the test. There you go. We'll just unscrew this, put the bracket on, and screw in the bracket. There you have it. Bracket on. See, it's gonna be, see how it fits on now. Just put it on here. Hooks into there. Okay, just slide it forward like that, and now see how it doesn't move around at all. Well, before it was really loose. Now the other bracket's holding it. So there you go. And let's see how it'll start. Oh, turn over because I'm not going to start it.